corners of my room so that y'all can see this is where I'll be when I be. And all of you gotta know this is where I go when I go. But this is current to this point in time. And all these things are what is mine and not is just in my mind. And I try to keep hold of all these things when you take away my physicality to be mental, physical, spiritual, and use my soul, all of them as a whole, or combinations of singularity, or having to die for some why that is not a why, but the why knows that the whys rose. Because certain equations, they're people that don't need to be representatives of other people. Everything, that's the fact too. It's just what you do. Okay, then it's like a epicentric. Where's the middle of the room? The middle of the screen. There's an epicentric from every single point out of that epicentric. There's an epicentric. Go figure. You an igger, meaning ignorant, or you a negative person, meaning nigger, because you ain't allowed to say words like that. Plus it's the people that are kinda still trapped in it, that they gotta mother. There's a overlap, and when you see that overlap, you don't always have to, but you need to make sure that you must make sure of who you are to who you are when you're who you are, because these fractals of, man, there's one thing you need to do in life, and no, there's two things you can do in life. The first one is what you want to do with your life, or should I say it, because this is probably in focus, yeah. There's two things you gotta do with your life. One of them is what you want to do with your life. The other one is that there's two things you want to do with your life. The first one is what you want to do with your life, and the second one is that there's two things you want to do with your life. One of them is what you want to do, and the second one is either one of them. Two things that you gotta do with one thing in life. It's your life, and it's live wherever you go, and it's thinking whatever you know. I might not be recording because there's no sound point to sing, but I'm gonna try that King dot focused on all focuses. There's a capacity, but and I know you're still watching, so you gotta realize that there's a overlap, and this is just my frequency. There are many, 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 and planet Earth is listening. If you don't get the whole thing, you know it, because you rule yourself instead of let someone be higher than you. Priority maybe, but get home safely. No.